They're crazy, crazy, crazy.
Jaysin, Logik. Force 5 in the building. I brought my man to DRP with me. Yeah, let's show him how it's done. Yeah. I'll keep on rocking till there ain't nothing left. Cause I heard him say that sleep is just a cousin of death. So when I open my eyes, I see my dreams transform. I can get them to manifest over any platform. When I'm in them, I can fly in the sky and never come down. I can go and explore the ocean floor and never drown. I'm a giant, slightly defiant and highly invincible. Extremely self-reliant, a violent grace on the principle. There's a formality, understanding personality. I'll have you more confused than you and your sexuality. Pick and choose between coincidence or technicality. Win or lose, I always turn my dreams into reality. Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me. Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me.
Walking a tightrope of responsibility. Versus dreams, it is me, I manifest my destiny. And it ain't easy to be, but I just keep riding into my zone, and I ain't coming out of pocket. So I stop it, you're never waking me. I'm so woke that I dream, the real ones will never knock it. I am the ruckus, 2 decades deep. I pick the mic and I ain't never gonna drop it. I straight rock it, you still got a problem? Then I block it like courtside models. This feels like 88, but I'm 20/20 vision. Stop trying to wait because the DRP is living.
Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me. Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me. We keep it live from the cradle to the coffin. While you're in bed, we know those moonwalking. Twisted like Stephen Hawking, all bent out of shape. Two-wheeling it down the block while we're bumping the mixtape. Got my feet up on the ground with my in the sky straight. If you ain't on my level, then we ain't gonna vibrate.
If you ain't gonna move, then we
ain't gonna migrate.
like California State,
Translating the mind state.
like earthquakes, we got plates that make shakes. Mother Nature can't stop spitballs
That make waves.
The trailer park crushing, F5 busting. Reality's a dream, my Dorothy straight bugging.
Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me. Still here, still rocking the scene. You can find me in between reality and a dream. But if I'm still breathing and he ain't trying to take me, then I must be dreaming. Stop trying to wake me.
Hey, what up, bro?
What up, what up? Jaysin Logik, Force 5 Records in the building. What's up, my man?
Oh, yeah. How you doing tonight?
What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, brother. I was talking to you and we were losing the sunset, man. It got dark as shit quick, dude.
Yeah, I see that. It was
Dude,
just
I
like
had to
light
hop in
as
the
fuck
car. I'm
out.
like, dude, I couldn't see shit, dude. I'm like, dude, I was trying to catch it so you at least see the moon in the background for a minute. You
Oh
got to
yeah,
see it.
for sure.
So what's up, brother? How you
So what?
doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Good, good.
Fucking living life.
I'm glad I got a moment to sit down and chop it up with you. That's cool. Hell yeah.
So what's been new with you?
Shit, man. I'm working on my album. We're based out of Milwaukee, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I took off around June. And I've been out west just working on my album. It's a special album, so I took time to get away from everything and everyone and everything, and just I'm gonna put everything I can into this one. So it's not like I don't
Besides
put
the
everything.
normal stuff, what's special about it?
Well, it was a while since I put out my first one, and then I joined forces with Prolific and King Relic, and we formed They Live, and I've been putting all my effort and all my energy into They Live, And what's special about this one is that it's been so long since I put one out on Force Five. That was my first one, being back in the music, being with Donnie on Force Five, and this one's just special because it's been a hell of a ride, man. I mean, anybody who pays attention to us, man, it went from fucking 0 to 100 real quick, dude.
Oh yeah. What do you think Force 5 Records does to set themselves apart from other record labels?
Originality, organic originality, man. Like we don't dump a shit ton of money into ads and buying followers and all that shit. All our fans, like you look at our followers, we know most of them, like the majority of them.
Right.
Like we have a solid fan base, and that seems to be disappearing because look, man, artists right now are judged by looks and views and likes and follows and all that shit. And you can buy those, and that's what it does to make it look like
Yeah.
you're huge, right? Yeah, you want to look like you're big time. But I mean, at the same time, like I'm not saying anything against anybody else, but it's all organic over here, you know. We'll come up to you at shows. You come to the shows and you hang out with us. We talk to you. We talk to you outside of shows. We don't have to be in the same city as you to like. We respond. We communicate. We always
Right.
respond to comments and messages. Like to get interaction from people. I understand it's tough, especially the bigger you get, the more you get. But at the same time, I mean, over here it's organic. You're not gonna get
Yeah, and you don't have to
any.
pay for that fucking meet and greet bullshit.
Yeah, no, fuck all that, man. Yeah, yeah, dude, the meet and greet page usually comes because people want to buy us shots and party with us. So it's like that'll get you the meet and greet, but you ain't even got to do that. They just choose to do that.
Yeah.
And trust me, I ain't complaining. You see Jason Logic in the house, you can buy me a shot anytime. I'll do a shot with you anytime.
Oh yeah. Uh, so how'd you get your start in music?
Shit, man. Whoa, we're talking early 2000s, man. Now I feel old as shit. Taking me back, time warping this bitch, dude. um, so I actually got my start. Crazy enough, man. I was always into music, but I never really did anything like performance or writing rise. And I ran into some cats that were doing some stuff at a really young age. And the first show I ever did, I was not even allowed in the fucking club. I was underage, so he stuck me in and fucking I did the shit. It was a place called Salty Toad in downtown Milwaukee, and it was fucking Jesus Christ, man. You're talking around 9/11 or right before it. So, um, yeah, that's how I got in. I hung out with them. I saw what they were doing, and I wrote some shit. I think I did two verses on two tracks, and then yeah, they asked me to come do it, and do it live. I was like, yeah, sure, man. And I went in there and did it live, and yeah, the rest is history, man. From there, it's just fucking. I was like, this is me. It was the first time I felt like me. The
You
first time
so
I
you've
ever
been
felt
with
like
Force 5 boys your whole career?
no, no. In the like in the mid 2000s when I started getting grown, I was actually really big battle rapping in Milwaukee, and I was with there was a unique scene in Milwaukee at that time. There was a lot of good groups, man. We were all cool with each other. We all supported each other. It was a very interesting, unique time. And I was with a group called Mayhem, and then after that, I was with them for a couple years, and then I ended up breaking off from them, and I actually started a hip hop like a band. So I had a whole band behind me, and that did great. I mean, we did a tour, but unfortunately that ended real quick because the drummer overdosed and died. So yeah, so that was kind of the end of that. That was like 2009, 2010. So for those 6 years, it was just, we all worked at the Rave, which is one of the biggest concert halls in Milwaukee. So I mean, we just constantly did shows and all around the East Side, all around at the Rave and the other big spots. And yeah, dude, I took a little break about 2010 going into 2011, and then I reunited with Donnie in 2015. So that's when he decided to bring Force Five back, and it's an interesting story, dude, because me and Donnie, like, if you know us, I mean, if you follow us enough, you know that Donnie has a past with addiction, and I suffered the same. That was part of my break. I did some prison time, and I was fighting an addiction, and I got clean, and it's crazy because when I got out of prison, I was going to these meetings and shit, and that's where I ran into Donnie, dude. We were getting clean, going to meetings, and we were going to work, and he was.
I remember there was this one meeting that was right across the place from right across the street from where he lived at the time, and after the meeting, we were sitting on the front porch where he was staying, and we were just going on and on about like I don't know what else to do because all we do is go to work and go to meetings. Like every day, is go to work, go to meetings, try to fucking try to get your head keep your head straight, and it got to a point where Donnie was just like that one night. He was just like, "What if I started the label up?" I was like, well, I was like, that'd be great, man. Give us something to do, right? Fucking couple days later, we did a track in the studio, and yeah, dude, it was on and popping since then, dude.
Oh yeah, shout out to Donnie. He's the
Shout
shit.
out to shout out to DRP,
Donnie,
man.
all of
Like,
them.
dude, I mean, they're all my brothers. I love all of them, you know. I just Donnie's a little different just because I've known him for so fucking long. I have a different tie with him, you know. But at the same time, I tell him all the time, I'm like, I didn't play it stupid. You know, I made some fucked up decisions, and while I was in there, I took it seriously because I didn't want to go back. So when I got out, I told him like, I was like, man, 1%, dude, 1% can kick that shit and be okay. Heroin's one of
Right.
the hardest drugs to get off of, you know, and that opiate heroin epidemic that I mean, it's turning into fentanyl now, but it all started with the fucking pills they were pushing.
Yeah, and it's just getting worse and worse. That
Dude, it's
pharma
getting worse
bullshit.
and worse, man. And that's why I continue to tell Donnie. I tell him all the time, I'm so fucking proud of you, man. I'm proud of myself too, but like I'm proud of him, man. Think about it. Out of 100 people in a room, one person gets to walk out that fucking door. The rest are either going to be in jail the rest of their life or they're going to overdose.
They're dead. Yeah.
Or yeah, those are the two options. And seriously, I, it was tested. I mean, that is 1%. It's like 1.87%. That's not a good number.
Right.
That's good enough for me to be very thankful for every day, and I'm very thankful Donnie can join us with that too. You know, if anybody's struggling, you know, like fucking, there's help out there. There's help out there. So you can do it, man. Me and Donnie are
Just gotta
living
reach
proof,
out.
man. Yeah, me and Donnie are living proof, man.
For sure. That's awesome. You guys
Hell yeah, yeah.
are
So
kind
he
of on that
started.
like sober journey together.
Yeah, man, and it's been interesting. You know, like you know, Donnie's 100%. You know, he's on top of his shit, and I fuck off here and there. I do some stupid shit from time to time, but at the moment, man, it's weed and shrooms for me. I'm good, man. Especially fucking Utah, it's illegal, but fucking Nevada and Colorado, like I'm right around. I'm in the West Coast right now, so those are the spots. Man, Colorado's got some shit. Put you on the ass.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You don't need anything else, man. That should send you to the moon on its own.
Right now, there's like 40% fucking weed flower and shit.
Dude.
It's like, god damn.
Dude, they got man, they are fucking they're working their magic with that fucking science shit, dude. Some of those strains are fucking oh man.
What's your favorite strain right now?
Dude, right now, actually, dude, there's a strain called French horror. I think it's a hybrid. That motherfucker helps with my fucking arthritis, dude. Because I've been doing construction my whole life too, you know. Besides the
Yeah.
music, you gotta work and fund it, and you either sell drugs or you work, and I chose to work, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, I got arthritis from that shit, and I found out that shit, man, some of those strains are specifically designed for shit, and that's a pain strain, and dude, it helps, dude.
Oh yeah. There's fucking weed for almost everything now.
Absolutely, man.
So who's the craziest in the Force 5 camp?
Oh shit, man. Well, I mean, it seems hard because I'm thinking of different crazies, but off the bat, I mean, is there anybody crazier than Danny Diablo? I mean, that's Danny
I
fucking
don't know.
Diablo.
That's
It's Lord Ezak, dude. Like, dude, a mundane Tuesday could be out of control with him, man. Like that's my brother. I love him to death, man.
oh yeah.
What a unique guy, dude. You know, I'm
Absolutely. Yeah.
blessed. I'm blessed to know all these guys, dude. But yeah, Danny's Danny. Everybody knows fucking Lord Ezak is Lord Ezak, dude.
What's one of the wildest stories you got with him?
Oh shit, with Danny.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't know if it's one I want to fucking tell. I don't know if he's okay with that one. So, the wildest one, I'm gonna hang off because it's actually pretty funny. But um, I would say, man, with Danny or anybody, fucking, one of the wildest stories with Danny was when we all came out here for Diablo Fest, man. Shit got a little wild, and fucking some dude was wilding out, dude. And we had Madball out there. Man, Sendog from Cypress Hill came by. Like it was crazy. It was such a good night, dude. And all of a sudden, at the end of the night, dude, this dude was fucking. I guess Madball was on stage and he was fucking wilding, like trying to fight people. So they ended up getting him out. But long story short, man, dude came back with a gun and we were loading fucking our merch and shit. And I was on the side of the van doors open. So Danny's in the fucking back. And this dude from New York that I didn't quite know, he came with cool dude, man, but he's in the middle and I'm standing like holding on to the side of the van door. And the dude must have thought, Danny said he must have thought that he thought we were Madball or some shit, but he's walking by and he fucking points the gun right the fuck at me, like right at me. And the dude next to me kind of fainted, in a funny ass way too. He's like, oh, and I had a gun staring at me, so I couldn't laugh. But it was the funniest shit in the world, dude. The dude ended up fucking walking away and popping off some shots or whatever. But I mean, I get it because I've had guns pointed at me, so it ain't scary. But fucking dude was,
Yeah.
yeah, he faded backwards and like he just made some weird sounds and he's laughing his ass off. I'm trying not to laugh. And with Danny laughing, it made it even worse because I'm staring at this dude with a gun. I don't want to be like, oh, you think this is funny, pal? So I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm being there fucking about to cry from laughing, dude. Oh my god, dude, that was probably the craziest story because that night was just it was peaks and valleys, highs and lows, ups and downs, crazy. It was so chaotic, but just the ending was just like, yeah,
Hey,
crazy
what was
fucking
he just
story.
trying to fucking scare you or something? Like,
Dude, well, I think what it was, man. I think what it was he was just fucking drunk and he was walking away and decided to point the gun. You know what I mean? Like fucking. But I didn't want him to think that I was like laughing at him or like calling his bluff type shit. But I couldn't help it because homeboy fucking fainted. He was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, dude, like that was the worst time faint ever."
okay. Uh, do you got any? Did you have any family that did music?
Well, actually, it's crazy. I met my dad when I was 20, and when I found out about my dad's side, like I found out that a lot of my aunts and my uncles, they all when they get together in Missouri, because that's where my dad was born. My dad's parents are all they landed in Missouri, so. I found out when they get together, dude, that like every fucking holiday that they jammed. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. And then I found out for myself. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that whole fucking side is all musical.
Did they like sing or play
Oh,
instruments? Or
everybody just hopped on instruments and then they swapped instruments. Like it's everybody gets together and just fucking jams, and it's pretty fucking cool, man.
oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Who
dude.
were some
So,
of your inspirations growing up?
um, shit. Well, I remember when MTV used to play fucking actual music videos. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
now it's
dude.
all just fucking reality bullshit.
One of the biggest ones ever was of course uh I love Guns N' Roses. I loved all that, but what really inspired me was when I seen fucking Run DMC and fucking Aerosmith together. I was like, what the fuck? I mean,
I
everything
was just
inspired me, but
wondering.
yeah, that one was like that was. I remember seeing that as a child, and I was like, this is where I'm at, dude. I was always into music, but when I got to see fucking rock and rap together, I was like, what? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because back then it was like wasn't heard of. It'd start some shit.
Dude, it wasn't heard of, and we were in the best time to fucking be around and see that shit, man. Like there's so much, man. At the '80s and then leading into the '90s, it gave you some of the best creativity, some of the best tracks you'll ever hear in your life, dude. We're lucky.
Sure. Uh, is there any artists that you would like to fucking collab with outside of like the underground?
Man, like anybody, like unlimited budget, man. Well, uh, fuck, man. My favorite rapper alive is Black Thought. I'd love to do a track with him, I'm never scared or if I can intimidate it. But Jesus Christ, that would intimidate me if I had to do one with him.
How would What would that fucking track be based on?
Fucking, I would probably just suggest fucking. Why don't we just throw out our skill sets? Why don't we just throw down our best verse? You know, which would intimidate me because you're talking about Black Thought. Fucking, I know I'd get bodied, but I really wouldn't give a shit because I feel I want to get like horribly bodied. I feel like I'm alright. I
But
mean,
it might
I
pull the
mean,
best out of you too. You never know.
it might put absolutely, man. Especially in that scenario, dude. Like you got rise to the occasion, man. When I was younger, I played basketball, man. I almost, if I didn't hurt my knee, I would have played college ball, man. And growing up, dude, I never played against somebody better or weaker. It was always trying to play with the bigger kids because that's
Yeah,
how you got better.
for sure.
Same shit goes with this shit, man. Fucking, I'd love to do a song with Thought.
Now who would be the underground pick?
Underground, shit, man. There's a lot of people I've wanted to work with that I haven't had a chance to yet. Uh, shit. Uh, I mean, here's a weird question for you. Are we considering Calico fucking underground, or is he? Are they considered mainstream now?
I'd say he's still underground, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's tough because they're. I mean, I don't know because you could say they're past underground too. If I would say anybody, I want to do a song with Calico because fucking. Uh, dude, his range is incredible.
Ye-
And I instead of doing a just normal hip hop track, I know I could get a sweet ass chorus out of it, and fucking we could come together on a good topic and idea because he's a good fucking singer, but a good writer too. So yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
If we're gonna consider him underground, that's the dude I would love to work with.
Have you ever toured with him at all?
No, never toured
No.
with them, never got the opportunity. So. But I'm also not ruling anything out only for the fact that I mean we just keep gaining ground. The future is man, it's wide open.
You got anything planned here coming up? Shows or anything?
Um Shows what's coming up. I believe November 29th. I believe it's November 29th is Bury the Living. So they do Bury the Living up there in Wisconsin and we usually make
That's
those I
Damian Quinn's stuff, right?
Hell yeah, Quinn. Razakel's gonna be there. Scum. Like, oh, dude, there's so many people that are gonna be there. And I try not to miss those. And every now and then I miss them because it just lines up at a not good time of year where I end up having something that I'm obligated to do and I can't get out of it. So I've missed like two of them, 2 or 3 out of the last 6 years. But I'm not missing this one.
Did you ever get to work with Gino?
No, I didn't. I actually, man, when we started Force Five, that was 2015, man, and that was yeah, it's crazy because I have ties with all these guys, but they have all ties in like the Juggalo world and like the underground like that, and I was more like East Side doing like fucking like hardcore fucking rap shit. Like I was battle rapping and I was I was in a different scene, right? And when they started Force Five up, I started getting an introduction, and one of my first introductions was Damien, but that was unfortunately after Gino was already passed. But man, Damien, besides everybody, was one of the first shows I did, and Damien was so welcoming. It kind of took me back for a minute because I went over. I got done with I did this little ass set just by myself, and then I walked over, and it was like this fucking. It was an okay set, man. But I walked over, and dude, he gave me a lot of love, and I was like, this is incredible. Like I wasn't expecting to get a shit ton of love, you know. Like nobody really knew who I was, and here's Damien, like fucking, fucking. I sat down next to him. He's just like, man, that was great, and blah blah blah. Got to get to know him, and yeah, I wish I could have worked with Gino. I heard so much about him, and everybody in Force Five they're all like, man, I would have loved to hear you do a track with Gino. I'm like, yeah, dude, like I heard so much about Gino, and I've heard tracks since, and I'm just like, damn, dude, yeah, that would have been dope, dude. But that's the thing. I didn't want to mention him or Big L because they're both, they're not options I can choose, right? But they're
Right.
definitely options I would roll with, man.
Yeah, Gino was definitely one of a kind talent for sure.
Dude, super talented, dude. that man could write. That man could sing. Like he's an all around talent, man. When you talk about talent, Gino was talented, dude. And I even though I didn't know him, like I know enough people around him. I heard enough to know that, and I listened to enough to know that that man was leaking talent. He was just radiating
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah, it's sad what happened to him for sure.
Yeah, it's always unfortunate, man. Anytime somebody doesn't get to live their full potential, and the plug gets pulled early, dude, it's always unfortunate. It's always a disappointment, man, because it doesn't matter if you're a musician or not, man. We all have a light in us. When that light goes out, that's it. So
Absolutely.
rest in peace, Gino.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
What's your favorite collab with Force 5 artists?
Favorite collab.
Or I not necessarily have to say your favorite, but one of your top ones.
One of my top ones. So we're talking like man, one of my favorite collabs probably was I did some shit a couple years ago with a cat named Jester Exodus. He's out of Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, way up north. And I met them cats during COVID, because during COVID nobody was doing shows, even like Force 5 and shit. But I was going up north. During COVID I probably did 20 shows. I was going up north all the time because they're like, COVID, what? So I'm like, oh, you guys are throwing shows? Yeah, I'll come up there, dude. But yeah, man, he so his rap name is Space Case, and he was like, I'm gonna take a break and wanted to do producing. Changed his name to gave his name Jester Exodus, and then reached out to me. And that's my homeboy. I don't do a lot of collabs, dude. I really don't. I try to stay away from features and all that shit. Like I try to work on my shit, and I try to it's just a preference thing that like
Right.
like I don't know you, so you want to, like it's just a preference thing. Like I got to get to know somebody before I'm just like, yeah, I'll hop on a track, because I'm not just gonna hop on a track just because you're gonna offer me a couple bucks or something, or because you want to work. Like if I don't know who you are, like fuck if I know, dude. Like if I gotta figure out like what you've been doing. Find out you gotta register on some shit. I'll pass, buddy.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm really,
That's that
I'm really
Michelin bars.
Michelin bars. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man, that was probably one of my favorite collabs, man, because he gave me the track first, and there's a couple other people that he got on there, but he gave me the track first, and he was like, "Do whatever you want," and I fucking wrote a verse, and next thing you know, he was like, "We're gonna roll with it." It's crazy because that whole track, everything's about food. It's about cooking and shit. So it's all food related, man. That's why it's Michelin bars. So that was cool because I didn't mean to write my rap like that, but sometimes I get in a zone where I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick a point and I'm gonna stay on it.
right, and you can't fucking steer off that point.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
tough to do. Some of my favorite MCs do it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I'll hear it where they're doing a bar just to try to compliment the other bar so it rhymes, and then they get back on point. It's like, I mean, it's tougher than people think, man. There's an art form to this shit. Like I'm a student, like I'm a MC, like I'm a lyricist, I'm a student to this shit. So I mean there's a lot that goes into it, and I respect the craft completely. Like everybody that came before me, everybody that's doing it now, I respect the art form.
for sure. You mind if I pull that up? Play that?
Oh, go for it. Hell yeah.
Straight out the seasoning, the frying pan, straight to the plate. All it takes is one bite for them to say that it's great. Hard to debate when you compare a salad to steak. I am the main dish. You ain't even a side of shit. How's a popsicle good compared to a banana split? I'm the main course, one taste bud ahead of the rest. Call me Mr. Cast Iron, cause I am a seasoned vet. Get the eggs cracking, or better yet, I get the dough rolling. Light a burner hot enough to get the water boiling. Set a timer, the oven is preheated. Got the thing covered, all of the guests can remain seated. Ain't the biggest guy, but I'm hitting the track the hardest. Even Even at my weakest, I'm one of the best regardless. These other rappers prepared to be serving garbage. If the future's looking dim, I'm the oven light in an
Welcome
arm.
to the kitchen, bitch. Saute lyrical dishes. 3 proverbial shits, just aiming for 3 missions. Fuck the star, Ramsey would say our shit is delicious. Drip on collaborate from everyone in the French land. The kitchen, bitch. Saute lyrical dishes. 3 proverbial shits, just aiming for 3 missions. Fuck the star, Ramsey would say our shit is delicious. Drip on collaborate from everyone in the French land.
Michelin star bars, savor when the syllable's hard. Pay with your cards if you serve at a gratuity charge. We get it high, whiskey, biscuit, and pie, mixing it live. Serve a salad with some food for your thoughts. Got every salad sauce all up in my recipes. Ratatouille lyrics, they layering like I'm Remy. I'm sipping shots of this Hennessy. Slapping that Tabasco to max to kick in the melody. A sprinkle on my season especially. Bet I be kicking it with your bitch on the counter like Jamie Oliver. Got him on louder the sound on the meat thermometer. From my past in, eyes dripping wet from the calendar. Dressing on the side and I gobbled her like a cobbler. Yeah, I've been known to go devour some cake. I smoke oregano and all my bread arise and I bake. You want that salad's very fake, my lyrics wagyu steak. And yo, there'll always be a lot on my plate. Flavor forever
Welcome
great.
to the kitchen, bitch. Saute lyrical dishes. 3 proverbial shits, just aiming for 3 Michelin. Fuck the star, Ramsey would say our shit is delicious. Drip on collaborate from everyone in the French land. The kitchen, bitch. Saute lyrical dishes. 3 proverbial shits, just aiming for 3 Michelin. Fuck the star, Ramsey would say our shit is delicious. Drip on collaborate from everyone in the French land.
Fuck, that's good.
Rappers are living in a lie.
Rappers that rap about the
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
That's a dope ass track, man. He murdered it with that beat. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that track. My man Jester Exodus, cool
For
cat,
sure.
man. Are you okay with the internet? Cause it's like starting to cut out a little bit on my end. Stupid internet.
Yeah,
All
it's
day has
starting to
been
cut
shit,
out on
man.
my end too. Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Um,
Uh, what do you find is the ultimate purpose of your music?
to reach, of course I like to make music, so I make music I want to listen to, right? I make something like that I want to bump, and I want people to feel the same way I do. But I also, life is difficult for everybody, and if you talk about what you've been through, I mean, you could help somebody and maybe help them avoid going down some of the same shit you did, right? A lot of it is expression of my environment and where I've been from, where I'm from and what I've been through. But I'm not. I grew up in the ghetto, but I'm not in the ghetto anymore. You know what I mean? But it doesn't
Right.
change the fact that life is still fucking life, dude. Life is difficult, man, for everybody.
Absolutely.
So if you, whatever makes it a little easier for you to get up and go to work and take care of your kids and fucking be a good person, like fucking, I'm all for it, man. If it makes you feel good, then hell yeah, then I did my job.
Go for it, right?
Yeah, I just want to give everybody something they feel like listening to.
What do you feel that is the most common kind of creative block you experience?
Shit, man. I honestly I haven't struggled with too many blocks, man. Recently I had one, but I stress. I did have I went through I got this weird thing where I hear music like beats and I can hear actual full songs that I can rhyme in my head like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there was a time a couple months ago I was so stressed out I couldn't hear the music anymore. That sucked. But stress is the biggest fucking creative block because when you're stressed up, you're pent up. And when I'm stressed out and I'm pent up, it seems to make me like overthink. You start overthinking, and that gets in the fucking way because now you're so focused that you're unfocused.
Uh, what are some of your techniques you use to try to knock yourself out of that when you do get it?
Um, the biggest one I know when it comes down to that, the biggest one for me is kind of a blessing that I'm surrounded by nature. You know, I like to be by water. I like to be up in the mountains. You know, I like to be in the woods. I like to get away and just get away from like people. You know what I mean? Because I can sort my shit out and I can take a little walk and I can at least process a couple of things that might get a couple drops out of the bucket. Because that's all it is. Stress is just, you know, it gets to a point that bucket's full, man. If you ain't taking if you can't take no more drops or any more cups of water, then fucking that shit's overflowing. Ain't good for
Yeah.
nothing.
Uh, you said the mountains and shit. Is that how you normally move past self doubt or creative stage nation?
Creative, yeah, creative, like creative blocks. Yeah, I definitely fucking. Uh, I'm usually in Milwaukee. We got Lake Michigan, so there's plenty of rivers, plenty of lakes and shit. We got no mountains, but give me by the water. You know what I mean?
Uh, what's the best part of living in Wisconsin? You feel
Summers.
summers?
There's nothing like summers in Wisconsin, dude. Motherfuckers, 5, 6 months out of the year are fucking inside only. It's fucking freezing, man. So when summer hits, it starts getting nice out. People go fucking batshit crazy, dude. There's always something to do. There's a million people out just trying to fucking not be inside anymore. So yeah, man, that's my favorite thing, especially in Milwaukee. There's just so much to do, and it is so nice in the summertime.
Yeah, I've been there. It gets cold as shit too here in Iowa.
Yeah, you're right
So
there,
I know
neighbor.
what I can feel you on the fucking cold for sure.
Yeah, you're right there, neighbor. It gets cold as fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's already fucking low 30s here already.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, shit. I'm out west, so I'm not too worried about the 30s yet. That
Yeah,
shit
wait
comes
till
out.
you go back home, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, lately. It's been like 39 at night. It gets about 30s at night, but I mean that's like a two. That's like at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm still dealing with decent weather during the day. I'll deal with it.
Right. Uh, what do you feel is the biggest challenge about being an artist in today's world?
Um, being organic, not being susceptible to fucking doing anything you can for likes and views. Just be natural, dude. You know, people are gonna hear
Yeah.
you. They're gonna hear you. You know that I understand that. I understand playing the game, so I'm not trying to hate that. There's a game, there's a formula, but at the same time, like just be true to yourself, dude. You know, the right people are gonna hear you anyways, dude. Your message is getting across to your actual fans, the ones that buy your album when it drops, and the ones that go to your shows when you're in town. Like, just be true to them. If you be organic, they ain't going nowhere. They like you for you. Everyone's trying to get rich, man. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? I get it, but at the same time, like, if you're doing music to get rich, you're fucking yourself to begin with.
Yeah.
Odds of you getting rich and famous, I mean, that's slim to none, dude. Like I said, there's a lot of variables. So if you're gonna do music because you want to do music for the passion, the love.
For sure. Yeah, you can't just fucking blow up like Joey Roll did overnight.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, and some people do, but I mean, the odds of that is slim to none, dude. If you're gonna do music because you fucking love it. Otherwise, you're gonna be highly disappointed, man.
And don't approach it with the same recycled bullshit that most of the
Yes,
fucking artists have been doing for 20 years.
please, man. Like, come
Be the
original with it.
original.
Exactly, man. I mean, it's not that hard to fucking, not follow suit with everybody else, you know. But like, that's why I don't hate on it because it's a formula. That's why everyone follows it. They
Yeah.
see where the getting's good, and you got to get over where the getting's good, right? That's important to a lot of people. They want fame and money. I started doing music because I love fucking music, man. That's
Yeah.
it. Period. Fuck, man. The first couple years of doing music, I made nothing. The first couple years of Force Five made absolutely nothing. You know, we're growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking invest.
At any point, if I was in it for just the fucking money, I would have been fucking highly disappointed. But I wasn't. I was out there fucking rocking stages for like the shit at the beginning. You know, you're getting a couple people to come. We're doing good, but we're doing great now. But I mean, in the beginning, I mean, you're starting up, back to grinding. You got some fans,
Yeah.
but you got to get more fans. And to do it organically, to do it for the love of music, it was not a problem. If we were doing it to try to make money, it would have been a hell of a lot of different disappointing times, dude. would have been mad a lot. Money don't come
Uh,
right away, dude.
what has been your most valuable life lesson as a professional artist?
As a professional artist, man. Um, the most valuable lesson would be shit, man. Watch the bridges that you fucking, be careful with your relationships. Watch the bridges because you could burn a bridge without even knowing you burned it. You know, like it's a tough business, man. It really is, and it's a business where you really got to pay attention to like who you're working with, man. It's a who do you know business, but at the same time, it's also like you know,
I
you
think
make
that's
relationships.
such bullshit these days on the whole, who you got to watch, who you work with, like on
Well, I mean,
the
watch who you
fucking
watch.
gatekeeping bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, watch who you're working with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just pay attention to who you're working with. Know your audience, dude. You know, like it is. You're building an audience, but we're musicians. First of all, are fucking batshit crazy. Yeah, we're every single one of them is. There's something wrong with us because we're creative musicians. So first of all, you're dealing with a bunch of. It feels like not normal people. You know what I mean? Like we're a crazy bunch. So you have a million personalities. So it's not really watch like it's basically just watch your relationships with people. You know, it's real easy to fucking to burn bridges or to have unclear communication and have it go south. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. But just watch your personal relationships with people, man. You know, come through. You know, like for instance, we tried to do this and we had a little difficulty with I had an emergency situation, right? But I stayed in contact. We stayed in back and forth, and we set it up to do it again, right?
right,
Watch your business. Watch your relationships. You know, it's
for
important.
sure.
Hey,
Have you ever?
you're cutting out a bunch of my end though.
Am I?
Yeah, man. Do you think would you be down to maybe do a part two?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cause the internet's been fucked all day, dude.
Yeah, it has been here too. It ain't just on your end.
I know. When you told me that, I was like, you too? I'm way on the other side of the fucking country, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude. All fucking day, this shit's been horseshit. My text
For
messages keep
sure.
coming back like fucking. They keep coming back like you got failed to send. I got to send it again as a SMS or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my phone?
Yeah, it's been weird. Like Facebook's been weird. Hope everything. Like I've been having that problem too. Like I'll send a message and then I'll have to fucking close out, come back in, refresh, fucking put in passcode just to get the message. And sometimes it'll come up like, oh, this message will take a while to come up or something, and then it'll just sit there and it'll never come up.
um, do you have any time this week? Maybe we could do a part two and finish up on some shit. Cause I'd like to talk more to you, but I don't want to have a shitty interview either.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Once we fucking in this stream, I'll fucking pull up my calendar and shit, see where we can do this week.
Okay, let's come up with some let's come up with some interesting questions too. Give us time so everyone can be ready for part two, man. We'll dive into some cool Force 5 shit.
For sure.
And yeah, I apologize to everybody, but we did this anyways. But I mean, it's I don't want to struggle because you're cutting out more and more as we go. So.
For sure.
Dude, much love to you. Why don't we after I'll touch base with you and we'll do a part two real quick and we can follow up on more Force 5 and what's to come.
Oh, for sure.
My man, I appreciate you, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, my man. You
You
take
too.
care of yourself, and I'll get a hold of you in a little bit after this. After we sign off, okay?
All right, sounds good, bro.
My man, everybody. Jaysin Logik, Force 5 Records in the building. Everybody out there, I love you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
ball till it's over. Send it out and I'll bring it back, and I'll get it back when it's closer. Play it right to be righteous. I ain't gotta give up all that I'm giving. You ain't gotta pay the price to be priceless.
I've been on top of the bitch and it's shame, and I've been constantly feeling the Jaysin. To all the bullshit and things that I'm facing, I'll be rowdy, creep in the basement. I'll come up with a plan for being a marvelous rap lord. SB bobbing on the dance floor, dehydrated to the next door.
And I try to hold on to reality, my life not a dream. The nightmares I don't wanna see, the sky make it bleed. I struggle for the positivity, this is me. I hold it down, don't fuck with me. I'm out of my mind, going insane. The need to maintain, now I'm constantly praying. Still gonna hold it down. Though it tries to shake me, I'm way too strong, I'll never let it break me. Still gonna hold it down.
Life has been constantly battled with changes, but it ain't facing these problems we facing.
Gonna hold it down.
The checks ain't the same, I barely get by. That doesn't mean that I ain't gonna try.
Still gonna hold it down. I'm in my wits end, like a quicksand. Sinking the bits like a down in the wasteland. All of my struggles are back in the bay. When I fought them all up and I stole them away. This is the life I lead, not for the normalcy. Magnified circuitry, I will fight scornfully. Not hyperbole, hold it down forcefully. This my emergency, spitting so gorgeously. We gon' fight till it's over. You ain't gotta act like I'm a back now.
Living my life as a F5 soldier, I'm a blast shot to catch the hot rounds.
Many problems and strains not going away. Feeling so sway with one foot in the grave.
Fuck all these haters, whatever they say. Stay on the grind until I get paid.
And I try to hold on to reality, my life not a dream. The nightmares I don't wanna see, the sky make it bleed. I struggle for the positivity, this is me. I hold it down, don't fuck with me. I'm out of my mind, going insane. The need to maintain, now I'm constantly praying. Still gonna hold it down. Though it tries to shake me, I'm way too strong, I'll never let it break me. Still gonna hold it down.
Life has been constantly battled with changes, but it ain't facing these problems we facing.
Gonna hold it down.
The checks ain't the same, I barely get by. That doesn't mean that I ain't gonna try.
Still gonna hold